Two. All right, welcome back to PGI, where I am joined with Free Safety, Alex Marshall. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good.
Celebrating finally getting that win. Um, got a bit really unlucky last week for the heartbreaking DPI at the end. So really big win today, and good to get it against Charleston as well.
Absolutely. Now, I remember saying that, but everyone, first of all, stop, cut, cut. I wanted to introduce you a different way. Okay. Take two.
Oh,
It's okay. This is why I don't
uh,
mind doing live, but of course I can always cut it.
fair enough.
All right. Three, two, and one. Welcome back to PGI, where I am joined with Free Safety of Queen City, Mr. Alex Marshall, coming off a fresh win today. How are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm doing great. Doing good. Been celebrating all evening here in the UK. First win in the pros, and good to get after a bit of a heartbreaker last week against Carolina, and that's a it was really good to get the first win, particularly against Charleston.
I bet it was. I bet it was. It's funny because I had mentioned it at one point that I wanted to see a different ball game from Sioux Falls and from Queen City specifically. So, what are some of the highlights of this game that you want to make mention of for everybody?
Um, well, we'd had a bit of a struggle to start the year with getting the run game properly going, and then with this one, Jet Zero broke out with 180 plus yards, I think it was. And then on defense, we were getting turnovers, two pick sixes to really to fly ahead early on. Which is good because obviously Charleston are a very good team, and definitely need to have a big margin there for when they do start going into comeback mode and start trying to come back. And they did get some points on there. I was definitely very nervous right until the very end, but we were able to pull away. And it wasn't as nervy and as tense as last week, which is good.
Awesome, awesome. So, do you think that this is the turnaround point, the turning point for your season?
I hope so. Yes. I'm doing scouting for Queen City, so I'm in the coach's room, and I was able to put some input in about things that were working and weren't working, while also point out things that Charleston were doing in their last game, and we were able to kind of narrow down on what we wanted to do and take out some plays on offense that weren't working in the first 2 weeks, and we really settled on a really good game plan. And when you see the ratings differences between us and them, it's really impressive, and it just shows that it doesn't matter about what your ratings necessarily are. You can definitely come out on the day and get a win with the right game plan.
That's all it takes, any given sim day, right?
Hmm.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you guys for the rest of the season. Love to see what Queen City is going to do. And shooting it back to you guys in the booth. Welcome back to PGI, where I am joined with Mr. Wade Phillips, aka Philadelphia Collins. He is not only linebacker for the Tulsa Desperados, he's also the offensive coordinator. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm so glad that you made it.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad to have you. And listen, so I know you're getting ready to hit the field in a few moments, but I just wanted to take some time out to ask. Fort Worth is coming into this game 2-0. Tulsa is searching for their first win at 0-2. What do you think that you all would have to do offensively in order to turn that corner and actually turn things around for you guys at this moment with this game?
Well, with this game, I mean, they've got a really good team. I mean, they've got stars at just about every position, but we've got to really target our talented players and our stars like Gabe and Doug, and even some of the players like DJ and Sanzo and DJ Bandit. Just use everybody that we can, incorporate everyone into the offense, get that run game going. Really, we have to take the plays that really didn't work from our first two matchups and really throw those out and go with what we've run sim after sim, and we really think that we've come up with a game plan that can get us a victory tonight.
Awesome. One more question for you, Coach.
Yeah.
Since this is my first time actually interviewing you and speaking with you, I would love to know, what is your coaching philosophy as an offensive coordinator for Tulsa?
So I personally like more of a West Coast, but I like to spread it all over the field, incorporate every one of our players because they're all threats. Everyone can threaten from any phase of the game. We like to block hard and just incorporate everyone into our offense.
Awesome. Well, I cannot wait to see what you guys do tonight. As you know, you guys will always have a special place in my heart because you were the very first team that I started with. So good luck to both teams this evening, and can't wait to see what you guys do.
Thank you very much for having me.
Anytime. Back to you in the booth. Welcome back to PGI, where we are joined with a good friend of mine, Mr. Fox Highwood, wide receiver for the Seattle Nemesis, and also assistant GM. Kudos to you for that accomplishment, man. How are you?
Thank you, Ashley. I'm good. How are you? How have you been since the convention?
Hey, man, I'm doing very well. A little saddened that I had to wear a specific logo for a whole week. You know what I mean? But
That's what
sometimes things
happens.
happen.
Sometimes you find out after you make bets. We'll go with that.
Gotcha. But you guys are sitting pretty at 3-1 right now, and
Yes.
it's looking like a different Seattle Nemesis team out there. So, what do you think has happened since this, from even last season until now, to make you guys such a powerful force?
Well, without having been there last season to really get a good comparison, I can't say for sure. But from what I've heard, the locker room is much more respondent, much more energetic. Polly and Doug joining the ownership group has been fantastic. TJ is a great general manager. We've got a lot of good people on the team in the locker room, and it's a big family. We're also very supportive of each other. I think that also helps out a lot. Plus, having the number one draft pick, who is also an excellent coach, that works out well too.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, you guys are definitely raising the bar, that was set, even for that in conference. So, hey, keep doing your thing, Fox. Is there anything that you want to say to the fans of Seattle now that you have their attention?
I absolutely do. We're not done. We're not. We may be going into a bye week 3-1, and 3-1 looks really good right now. But we're never going to stop trying to push that bar higher, trying to improve, and bring a championship home to Seattle, where it really it needs to belong for the next few seasons. Sorry, Ashley.
Don't worry. I'm not worried.
Oh, you're not worried? That's true. Our game is already passed. That's true. You no need to worry anymore.
I wasn't worried then too much. But either way.
All right. Fair enough.
Thank you so much for your time, Fox. I really appreciate you. I can't wait to see how you guys fare for the rest of the season.
Thank you, Ashley.
You're very welcome. Back to you in the booth. And welcome back to PGI, where I am joined with Mr. Eddie Gage. He is the co-owner, head coach, and Hall of Fame strong safety for the Arizona Scorpions, coming fresh off a win from the Indianapolis Ramblers. How are you doing?
I'm good, Ashley. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic, man. I know you're doing all right, especially seeing how productive the team was this week in your battle against the Ramblers. So tell me, because Arizona was pretty run heavy last week. Um, Prior to then, you were pretty balanced. So what
Yeah.
led to this new approach that you decided to take?
Honestly, I have no idea. My my the game plan is always to stay balanced because I want to keep teams guessing to make it harder to prepare for us. And so I was not planning to run the ball that much, but that's just the way it just happened to turn out.
Yeah, apparently he ran the ball so much that the quarterback even got a touchdown running the ball. What was
Mm.
that? What was that like in the locker room voice chat?
Well, Ashley was going crazy. Everybody except me was excited. And I remember yelling during the VC to slide, but you went in there unabated because they were playing man defense. And but yeah, I want Ashley. I want you to stay behind the offensive line. We got five guys back there, and they're there for a reason to protect you. So only run when necessary, and if you do run, just slide, please. That's all I ask.
Yeah,
And don't wait till the last minute to slide. Slide early. They still be diving at you and whatnot.
yeah. Well, it was an amazing feeling to see myself actually out of the 10 seasons I've been here actually score a rushing touchdown. That was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was because
Hopefully,
of the
hope that's your
gameplay.
last one.
It was because of the gameplay that you put together. So, fantastic word, coach. You definitely went back into the drawing board. What do you think your biggest challenge would be next week against your opponents?
Whew, Vancouver. Um, they're kind of flipping the script a little bit, but they're playing. They've always known for their deep passing game and stuff like that. But this season, they're playing fantastic defense, and they do a little bit of everything to keep you guessing. Just like I talked about a moment ago, they play zone, they play man, they blitz, they do a bit of everything. So we got our work ahead of cut out for us because they play pretty well rounded defensively, and they bring in pressure too, man. They front four is getting to the quarterback oftentimes without even blitzing. So we got to keep our head on the swivel next week.
Indeed. Well, Streets of Talking Battle one Senior Eddie Gage, Chad
I
looking
hated
for
that. That's my guy. I mean, one of us got to lose, but I'd rather him be him than me. But I really hated having to play him this week. That was painful.
I'm sure y'all gonna talk about it very soon. But thanks for your time, coach. I
For
really
sure.
appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Back to you in the booth.